Hello, welcome to ASI Products and Services. My name is Joe Haley. I'm the ASI University Education Directory. Today's class, we're going to look at several sections: digital products, media, catalogs, shows and events, some other areas that ASI offers services, and we'll look at ASI's international business. It all starts with membership. First, suppliers and distributors apply for membership and they are assigned an ASI number. The ASI number for suppliers includes 5 digits. So if you ever see an ASI with a slash and 5 digits, you can immediately identify that as a supplier. Distributor members have 6 digits. Our decorators have 6 digits and always start with a 7. And our multi-line reps have 6 digits and it always starts with an 8. Membership's important because once you become an ASI member, you get your ASI number. You're now able to purchase our products and services. And you can take advantage of our savings through the affiliates we have with several vendors. Here's ASI's Business Savings Program. As you run a business, you're going to know that you're going to need some of these services. One of them is shipping. UPS, think about that. If you look at a case of coffee mugs, it generally weighs about 36 pounds. That could be pretty hefty to have to shift. But with the UPS affiliation, by taking advantage of this, you can get discounts on shipping costs. If you have to do a fulfillment program for a client, we work with an organization called Expedite. Then you get some office products from Office Depot, and you'll see there's a variety of other things here that as a supplier or a distributor you can take advantage of. PayPal, rental car companies, Hotel Engine, which will give you savings on hotel stays. You can protect your security, your identity with Identity Guard and LifeLock, and a variety of other services here to take advantage of. Let's look at our digital products. First, we're going to start with ESP, which stands for Electronic Source and Photo. And we should talk about this as being the Amazon of our industry. If you're looking for products as a distributor, you log into ESP and you can put search criteria in a window. And it could be coffee mugs. And you're going to put coffee mugs in, hit OK, and you're going to get results, probably thousands of coffee mugs, which can be a daunting task to try and find a coffee mug that works for your client's needs. So what do? Just like on Amazon, on the left-hand side, there's a navigation toolbar, and you can start to whittle down that search. Let's say you know that it needs to be made of ceramic. You can put that criteria in there. It needs to be 18 ounces. You can put that criteria in there. It needs to be the color red. You can put that in there. And it whittles it down. So as a distributor, it becomes easier for you to find a product that's going to match the needs of your clients. But as it says up here in the upper right-hand corner, ESP is more than a search engine. For our suppliers, there's pay for placement. And what this does, it allows them to pay to come to the top of the search results. So if you are a supplier that offers coffee mugs, you want to come up high when someone is searching for coffee mugs. You pay for that spot. And think about this when you do your own searches, whether it's on Google or on Amazon. How many times do you go to the second or third page? Maybe not too often. So when you pay to come to the top, you're going to be seen when someone is hot for buying those coffee mugs. Search results advertising. Again, this is a feature for our suppliers in the industry where they can pay to have an advertising piece, whether it's a banner ad or a spot ad, come up when the search results are processed. You put in coffee mugs and then an ad's going to come up that matches that. Idea Center. This is built into ESP. This allows our distributors to get ideas on markets or industries that they've never sold to before. Let's say it is an election year and a local politician calls the distributor is looking for ideas to give out at a rally. You never worked with a politician before. You go into Idea Center, you might find that category in there. Articles written by our editorial staff. Videos in there too that allows you to go and make a presentation to a politician that might fit their needs. Virtual samples. Virtual samples, this allows a distributor to put a client logo on any picture of a product that is virtual sample enabled. And it'll put it on every product in ESP once it is uploaded and activated. And what this does, it allows the distributor to create a custom professional client presentation with all those products with that client's logo on there. Now, with creating these presentations, it's Doesn't require cutting and pasting pictures into a Word document, then copying, copy, pasting it into that document, trying to arrange everything. The professional client presentations, there are many templates in there to use for designs. You find the products that you want to put in that presentation, add them to a clipboard, and then you work through a ribbon that gives you everything you need, the products to add, the design, the theme, how many products per page. You can add a cover letter, a closing page. There's so many things you can do by clicking some buttons. And then it can be saved to a PDF, printed out in color. If you've got to give a presentation to a board of directors, everyone can get a copy of that. You can actually send it directly through ESP, email it to that client, and it looks completely professional. ESP is available on mobile devices. It's up in the cloud, so it makes it easy when distributors are visiting clients to go to their workplace, open up their laptop, have their tablet powered up, even on their cell phone. ESP knows what type of device is logging in on, so it'll adjust itself for that device. ESP also allows our distributors access to 50,000 brand name products. Those are usually the premiums, higher end products that distributors sometimes are needing to get, and they're available there. We can find them. Through ESP, we have ESP websites, company stores, and specialty shops. ESP websites can be templated, can be custom built by ASI's Creative Labs team. Company stores and specialty shops are already pre-built websites. The important thing about all three of these is that they're powered by the ESP search engine. Email marketing. This allows distributors to send email marketing campaigns directly to clients from ESP. Suppose a supplier is blowing something out of inventory or has a special on a product coming up that might be great for a promotion 3 months from now. Right from the ESP, a distributor can create that email marketing campaign and send it out. And if you see that small laptop screen there, it says ESP CRM and orders. CRM is customer relationship management. So every piece of communication with a client, when they ordered, what they ordered, how many they ordered, every time you send an email, all that information is stored in the CRM section. And the orders, with ESP now, orders can be placed directly from ESP. And we've almost made it foolproof. The only thing that can make it go wrong is if you put in the wrong quantity. Because you're clicking on an item, it's bringing that item over, you're going to select the color, the quantity, and the distributor has the client information already in there, and they can send it right from there. So when we say it's more than just a search engine, it is. It is a platform that is perfect for distributors to handle all their client information and details and order processing. And for suppliers, it's a great way to advertise their products, what is available in this industry that is brandable. These are two electronic products or digital products for our client members. Email Express. Email Express is a way for suppliers to sell email marketing campaigns to distributors. And there's several things that they can do. They can send the creative to ASI, and ASI will send that email campaign out on their behalf. They can send it to all the distributors that are members of ASI, or they can ask for special locations like the northeast part of the country, the southwest part of the country. They can ask for it to be sent to distributors that fit a certain price range. If they don't have creative, they can send the material to ASI, and ASI will create something for them and then send it out on their behalf. And Connect, the best way to describe Connect is Credit Karma for this industry. Distributors get a credit score in there, so now suppliers know what type of risk is it for doing business with them. Do they have to ask for half payment up front? Can they float terms 30, net 30, net 60, net 120? What Connect also allows our suppliers to do is to see what type of products distributors are buying on a regular basis. And then what they can do is send email marketing campaigns through Connect to those distributors. If they're buying a lot of coffee mugs and I sell coffee mugs, I might use this tool to send a email marketing campaign to them. It also lets suppliers get into the back end of ESP to update any product information that is necessary. Let's talk about ASI Media, and that is the award-winning journalism that comes out of the editorial department. We recently went from printed magazines to everything being put onto a digital platform. And with that, a press release was sent out, and Tim Andrews said, what this move really represents is a new digital era for ASI Media. Digital is the present and the future. ASI will continue to generate unique, exclusive, valuable, and valued information and analysis, distributing it digitally through e-newsletters, topical packages, podcasts, videos, and social media. I'm proud of our decades-long commitment to award-winning reporting on important industry issues. So Counselor Magazine is the flagship publication of ASI. It was established in 1954. That was 4 years after ASI was founded. And it is our most business-like publication. It's a C-suite level executives is the focus for this. And in this magazine, you will find news, analysis. We look at trends that are happening outside of our industry that affect our industry. We'll look at market fluctuations. We'll do profiles on companies and businesses. There's some product content in there as well. All content lives online. It was just recently moved onto a digital platform, but we do have quarterly special print issues, including State of the Industry. State of the Industry is printed in the summer, and it's analysis of the previous year's look at the industry. Suppliers and distributors are surveyed and asked how their previous year was, and then we crunch that data, analyze that data, present that data, but also write articles that are forward-looking. Counselor Promogram, this publishes Tuesdays and Thursday afternoon. You can sign up for this on asicentral.com, and it comes in your email inbox 12 noon East Coast time, and in there will be the latest breaking news. If you really want to know what's happening in our industry, Counselor Program is a necessity. There's a Canadian version, and that comes out twice monthly. Very decorated publication, 72 national and regional awards for editorial and design excellence. The best editorial staff by far in this industry. One of the top editorial staffs in B2B publishing in this country. In fact, 22 times it was a top 3 finalist for a Neal Award. The Neal Award is considered to be the Pulitzer Prize of B2B publishing. The reason why is because publisher doesn't have a B2B category. And back in the early 1950s, Jesse Neal decided to change that and created the Neal Awards. And ASI, the editorial staff, has won 8 of those awards. The Counselor also sponsors Counselor Awards, and these are the variety of recognitions we give out. Person of the Year, International Person of the Year, Women of Distinction, Entrepreneur of the Year, Family Business of the Year, Technology Executive of the Year, Lifetime Achievement Award, Best Cone Humanitarian of the Year Award, and then finally the top 40 suppliers and distributors. And those are the top 40 suppliers and distributors based on North American sales of promotional products. Pictured here is Joanne Lance. Joanne Lance is the president of and CEO of Geiger, one of the oldest distributors in this industry, and she is the first non-family member and the first woman to run this company. ASI Creatives Labs. So this is an in-house marketing agency to help suppliers, distributors, and decorators better market their business and products to customers and prospects. It's a full-service end-to-end project management. So suppliers, distributors, decorators, whoever wants to better position themselves in the industry can connect with ASI Creative Labs and we'll help. We can create basic websites, unique custom websites, video creation. So many companies are using videos as part of their marketing campaigns on social. You don't know where to go, you go to ASI Creative Labs. Logo design. Not everyone has a logo for the company. ASI Creative Labs can help with that. The other thing we do are custom marketing pieces or content marketing pieces. And you'll see on the left-hand side, the 5 most lucrative markets for selling t-shirts. So this might be a headline in Counselor Promogram, and it'll say sponsored content on that. We call that a native ad. And then the readers of Promogram can click on that, and they're going to come to this landing page here. And they've got to fill out the spaces that your name, company, business phone, email address. As soon as that's all filled in, click download now, and this 12-page content marketing piece will be downloaded to your computer. T-shirts are the top selling product in the promotional product, so people want to know, how do I sell them? Who's buying them? And this is a great educational piece. ASI handles everything. They work with that client What do you want to do? We can provide the photography for products, or if the client has high-res images, we'll use that. We have copywriters that write everything. We have designers who design everything. All the back-end uh, digital part of this is handled by ASI. ASI offers catalogs, and these are consolidated catalogs. So suppliers pay for a single product or multi-product page. They can send us the images, and we'll put them in the catalog, and we will write the copy for them. Or they can send the products, and we will take pictures of those products, and we will write the copy and put that in the catalog. Once those catalogs are printed, then distributors can buy those catalogs. They can use them in a variety of different ways. It can be used as a business card. When a distributor is making calls on clients or potential clients, they can leave behind a catalog. And the cool thing about these catalogs is that distributor information is going to be branded on the front. And it could be their company logo with a phone number and email address. It can be their address, phone number, email address, website address. We can do whatever they want. So it will serve nicely as a business card. After a sales meeting, if a distributor has a presentation to a board of directors, each member of that board can get a catalog. It can be inserted into an order after an order has been completed. And it's great as a direct mail piece. And there's other options for distributors, including a mailing program. If a distributor is unsure of who they want to send this catalog to or how to use this, ASI can help identify a market, identify companies in the area, and then send a cover letter from the distributor to those businesses. And the distributor gets a copy of those names and contact information, and now they have a warm follow-up call. We can create custom covers for distributors. If distributors want something completely different, ASI can do that as well. And it's also available in a digital format. So these catalogs can be emailed to end buyers. Okay, so this catalog is the gift book. Circulation is about 225,000. It publishes in July. It focuses on the end of the year gift giving season. So what this allows the distributor to do is to give it to their client, and the client can select gifts for employees, vendors, their customers. And in here you'll find higher end gifts, leather goods, crystal decanters, food gifts, high end apparel, a variety of different products that make great gifts. You'll see on this catalog there is a void above the title, the gift book. That's where distributor information is going to be printed. So it looks like it actually comes from the distributor. It is their catalog. And if it's for the end of the year buying season, why does it come out in July? Well, it's important that distributors get their clients thinking earlier rather than later on the gifts they want to give at the end of the season. If the clients start acting too late, stuff might be out of inventory or might not be able to get in hand on time. Spectrum. Spectrum circulation is about 700,000. It publishes in November. And this includes single and multi-product pages and a variety of different price ranges. Generous spot there for distributor information. And then there's Idea Showcase. 2 different times of year, 2 different catalogs per time of year. So fall circulation number is about 300,000. This publishes in April. Again, it's important to think ahead of time. We don't want to be working on a September promotion in September. And there's 2 versions. There's a standard Idea Showcase, an Idea Showcase that focuses on the education market. Spring circulation numbers are 225,000 and it publishes in October. And again, there's 2 versions of this. The standard version and a version that highlights the healthcare market. All right, let's talk about shows and events, starting with the ASI Power Summit. A 2.5-day event where the movers and the shakers of the industry gather for networking, to listen to keynote presentation, panel discussions, to participate in breakout groups. All the issues are important to the industry. Some are specific to the industry. Others are things that could influence the industry, things that happen outside of our industry. It moves from location to location. It'll be on the West Coast one year, the East Coast the next year, the Midwest the year after that, and so on down the line. This is actually organized and run by ASI's editorial team. Then there's the ASI show. ASI has 3 trade shows, one in Orlando, one in Fort Worth, Texas, and one in Chicago. The ASI show consists of a day of education, followed by a networking opportunity afterwards. Day 1 of exhibits starts with a keynote presentation. And at the end of the exhibits in the evening, there's the ASI Bash. The Bash is a great deal. It's an opportunity to network with other distributors, other suppliers. What you get is transportation to the event. You get open bar. You get all the food you can eat. If it's in Orlando and it's at a theme park, you're going to get access to all those rides and attractions as well. If tickets are purchased early enough, they can be as little as $10 per person. $10 for everything right there. And then the third day of the ASI show starts with the main keynoter, followed by exhibits, and at the end there's a ending party where ASI draws tickets for prizes that include iPads, a free trip to an ASI show next year, and some other fabulous prizes. And then there's Facilitate. This is a hosted end-buyer event. Suppliers pay for distributors to be there, and there are networking opportunities. There's dinners. But the main event are 20-minute high-power meetings between suppliers and distributors. They all meet in a suite at a nice hotel, and after the 20 minutes is up, the signal sounds, and distributors then go to the next room. 32 suppliers participate, and 32 distributors participate. There's a threshold for distributors have to sell at least $1 million in promotional products or more. Then we also have another event called FASI 500, where that ceiling is lowered for distributors to $500,000 or more. ASI's research department works on two really big projects. One of them is the State of the Industry issue of Counselor Magazine. We talked about that earlier, where suppliers and distributors are sent surveys. That information, that data is crunched, it's analyzed, and then the editorial staff presents that data, but they also write forward-looking articles, meaning this is where we are, this is what you need to do 3 years down the line. Also, the Global Ad Impression Study, and the Global Ad Impression Study has been updated 8 times, and in this, we have talked to nearly 250,000 consumers and asking them about promotional products. Both of these can be found on ASI Central. But our research department can do much more. They can offer research and assistance to suppliers and distributors in the industry. ASI has a very active PR and communication department. What the department does is send out press releases about the industry, what's happening in our industry. That can go to print media, TV, bloggers, vloggers, and it encourages them to cover our industry. In the lower left-hand corner there, you'll see the promo car. And the promo car regularly appears at ASI shows in Chicago. It's parked right in the registration area. Suppliers and distributors can get their picture taken with it. They can jump inside of it, sign the dashboard in a special silver pen. It's a street-legal art car. So when it made its first trip to Chicago, from suburbs of Philadelphia to Chicago, our PR and communication director made contact with local media outlets along the way and asked them, hey, come out and see this car. Many of them did. They came out, they talked about the car, but they also talked about the industry, wrote stories, appeared on local news stations. And the interesting thing is, from Chicago and then back, the car only lost 1 pen. It's logged over 10,000 miles through 30 states, generating press coverage nationwide. Our PR communications director will visit suppliers and distributors, and she conducts her special promo version of the Carpool Karaoke. And it's a fun little event. They get inside the car, they do videos within the car. Those distributors and suppliers can promote their businesses in a unique and different way. And up top there, you'll see a picture of Norman Cohn, ASI's chairman of the board. He was featured on the front page article of the Wall Street Journal. For 5 years, our PR communications director pitched the Wall Street Journal to do an article on this industry, and they finally did. And it wasn't buried in the front section, it wasn't buried in the business section. It was top of the fold. It was front page news. And the advantage is there that Norman spoke about the industry and the value of promotional products as a marketing tool, as an advertising tool. So this is ASI Central, asicentral.com. This is ASI's website, but it's more than just a website. There's a lot more on here, a lot of functions for our supplier supplier and distributor members. You'll see in the upper right hand corner there a red D. That means that I am logged on as a distributor. And when you first go into ASI Central, you need to create a username and password. It's going to ask you for your ASI number. Then it's going to know whether you're a supplier or a distributor, and it's going to have information that is specific to supplier and distributor needs. So that upper banner, that black banner, you'll see news, ESP, membership benefits, education, support, and the menu. You drop down that menu, and it'll give you the access to other areas. Without creating a username and a password, you will not have access to ASI's ad impression studies. You will not have access to Counselor Magazine's State of the Industry. So it's important that you use a username and a password. If we come down a little lower, you'll see that gray ribbon, Promogram Counselor, Web Excuses, Products and Videos, Research and Awards. That is all our editorial coverage. This is a screenshot of that news front page, and you'll see a variety of different stories there. So it's something that should be visited on a regular basis if you want to know what's going on in the industry. Two things, Promogram, as I mentioned earlier, and also logging into ASI, looking at the news page a couple times a week, and then searching around, finding out all the functionality that is offered to our members through ASI Central. We're also active on social media. So many businesses and their customers are active on social media, so you need to connect with them where they are. We have a Pinterest account. We have all our editorial videos are hosted on YouTube, and that will be youtube.com/ASI Central. We do have a Facebook account if you would like to connect with us there. We also have a LinkedIn account. We would like you to connect with us there, as well as Twitter accounts where all members of the ASI editorial staff tweet regularly, and an Instagram account. If you want to link with us on the social media, there are plenty of options there. And then we look at our international business. So ASI is part of something called the Promo Alliance. And we have two partners. In Germany, our partner is PSI, and in the UK, our partner is Source and City. And what we do is we go to each other's events, we share best practices, we know what's happening in the various industries around the world. And technology has really made business, world smaller. I mean, it's a cliche, but it's true. So it's important that we can keep abreast of the information that and the activity that's happening in other marketplaces. So through the Promo Alliance, ASI is on top of the ball, and anything we learn, we share with our membership base. ASI Canada is a sister company of ASI, serving the needs of the promotional products industry in Canada. Our members include about 850 distributors, about 200 suppliers, and 2 decorators. If U.S.-based suppliers want to work with Canadian distributors, it's important to know that you have to be able to ship into Canada, and that they want transactions done in Canadian dollars. They don't want to have to do conversion from U.S. dollars to Canadian dollars. Well, thank you for your time. If you have any questions or comments, they can be sent to ASI Education at asicentral.com. Again, my name is Joe Haley, and thank you.